Hello, welcome back. During the last video, my manpower started to recover a bit. I used a lot of that manpower to create a lot more units, so my current force limit has gone up quite a bit. During this video, there's a decent chance that I'm going to be starting a war against the Mali, I think, assuming the Songhai drop out of the coalition. And also, I think there's a decent chance that I might be able to start westernizing if this monarch dies. He's 32 now though, but he's a crappy monarch, and I think crappy monarchs tend to die a bit sooner, although I'm not 100% sure on that. If he does, basically this guy will take over who's got good admin amount. Right, so I should get started anyway, and then pause. I don't think there's anything I need to be doing, so right, and pause. We've gained a core province in the Gold Coast, so right, that's good. Right, I've got a few ships coming in right now, so they can join this main fleet here. I think next colony I'm going to be doing is Fernando Po. There's about 500 natives, so I'm going to have to move a couple of units there to babysit them, I think. Right. I could actually be spending my diplomatic power at the moment because there's a minus 25% neighbor bonus, but I think I'm going to wait until my piety goes up a tiny bit. It shouldn't take too long. Then I'll invest into it. Right. Right. Army has reached Brack now, though. It's actually suffering attrition there. It's not good. Right. So I'm going to move it to Kayor or Wolof. Which one do I want? Wolof, I think. They have the highest tax amount. So there are, say, 554. I could scrap one of these, but my force limit will increase relatively soon, so I don't think I will. Right, and right, so second army is in Wolof. Right, what's the same? I think I will actually. What do I want to scrap? Then I'm going to scrap a cavalry that's not from. Right, I'm going to scrap that Casablanca one, I think. It's not from a armory province. So where are you? In theory, right, that's 30 ducats, and that's 0.29 ducats, and they have the same manpower, so you can see it is costing me a tiny bit more for non-armory province units, because Fez has an armory and Casablanca doesn't. It's a tiny amount, but I should get rid of it, I guess, if I can. Right, so I will. Casablanca. Right, it's destroyed. So we're back within force limit. It's not incurring any more costs than we should. Right. Right, who is that? Oud. Not even sure where they are. Never heard of them before. Right, it's over here somewhere. Ah, there they are. So it's an Indian nation. Okay, we've lost a great person. Right, so I'll have the spy offense guys, the only cheap one left. Right. Ottomans have honoured some alliance. Diplomats back from Tunisia. I'll stick him in Denmark. Right. Comet sighted, that's really bad. First one we've had though, so we've lost the stability. Considering I want to be, or could be, westernizing relatively soon, that's definitely really bad. Because I need the admin points. Oh, speaking of admin points, I can reduce inflation as well. I've forgotten about that. And right, stability boost. How much did they cost? Right, it cost me 100. That did I think? So based on we've got complete religious unity, so it won't have any extra modifiers, I think. Right, native assimilation and wider, so that's speeding that up a bit. Right, great. Right, diplomat has arrived from the Ottomans. I'm going to stick him Hungary. Right. Right, naval supplies in St. Helena. Right. I think naval supplies demand is based or affected by how many carracks you have. So it's good. That's going to increase it a tiny bit because I got 5, I think. Right, so what was that then? Wither, is it? Yeah, so I call that up. And that means I need to colonize somewhere else. So I'm going to colonize Fernando Po. Right, these can move over here. Actually, send it now. And separate 2 of these. 1 cavalry and 1 infantry. Okay, they can go there. Won that. Small loss, but so that's fine. These can move there. I've got a lot of gold I could be spending, but I think I'm going to hang on to it for a minute. I could buy marketplaces relatively soon. Once my piety gets up and I get the next Diplotech. Right, so Songhai, when do they go below 50 aggressive expansion? Quite soon. So the war is could be declaring war on Mali quite soon if they drop out of the coalition. Right, they can stay there. Military wise, I can actually have another unit now. I think I might buy cannon. Right, so African spearman. Yeah, I do want that. As an army there, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I think this is probably the longest time we haven't had a piety event, so it's a bit of a pain. Right, colonization successful. Right, so that's great. Those units can stay there until it's finished. Right, that unit's done up here as well. I can move here. I'll actually move him down there. Gonna have to send these troops over here in a bit to colonize, or to kill or babysit the natives. Right, disease event, production efficiency, so it's just a tiny bit of money. Haven't got an event worth taking yet. Don't want Defender of the Faith. I might increase my maintenance a bit actually to get the manpower back a bit. Right, leave that on for a few months. Right, so that's a colonization event in St. Helena. Right, great. Okay, armies reached Wida. And how much do I need? One more. I'll take that off actually. Right. Right, so what is Songhai doing? How much have they got? So that's gonna, hopefully they will leave the alliance coalition and our British troops back up here and declare war on Mali. I think I still have a claim. Yeah, and I'd be able to vassalize with that claim. Or have Casus Belli to declare war on, with that claim. No. It's gone yet? Not quite. The core province in wider. I think they have grain, so I'm going to build an armory here. Right. Increase the demand a bit of the grain. Right, so native uprising in Fernando Po. Right. How much are they? Still 51. Right. Charity for the poor. Right, so 10 prestige or lose money and piety. So this is what we've been waiting for basically. So I'll lose the piety. Prestige I can regain in a war, so it's not a big issue. Right, so I've got nearly maxed out piety now. So I'm going to get the marketplace and dock tech. Can't get any more. Well, I could wait for another 2% on the piety, but I'm not going to do that. I don't think there's any real reason to. It says minus 10% for the max piety, so that's a bit odd. Calculations don't seem correct there. I could wait, maybe, yeah. If it does go all the way over to that amount, then I guess I should wait. So, right, I will. Get another anti-piety event. Right, we found Oyo and Iffy. Okay, so we're right next to them. They are animist as well. I think I'll probably end up vassalizing the Hausa maybe and gifting these areas to them basically, unless they're Malian. I don't think they are though. No. So I might do that. What else was I doing? Can't remember. Right, run the time. Oh, I remember. I'm gonna stick the Oyo on this list. Right. Found another territory. I might wipe the natives out there and colonize there in a bit. Figure that out in a bit though. Right, Songhai, are they below 50 yet? They are, but they haven't got rid of the coalition thing, which is a pain. I might actually declare war down here now then. If they're not going to get rid of their coalition, then I might as well get extra aggressive expansion. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to... Right, I need to make claims, that means. So... I need to get my diplomats back. Get them both back, actually. Right, agricultural revolution. Manpower in Fez, or gain 2 base tax in Fez, and I think for long term anyway, it's definitely the tax base in the capital. So I'll do that. What was the other one? Just manpower. Yeah, right, I'll take the taxes. As much as I'd like more manpower. Okay, so diplomat, I'm going to fabricate claim on Benin. And this one can fabricate on Europa province, Calabar. Right, so this looks like it's going to be the next war unless the Songhai drop the coalition soon, basically. Okay, so right, colony is now self-sustaining in St. Helena. Right, so core that up. That means I've got another. I can make another colony basically. So I think I'll do it here. Right. I think I should maybe bring this unit down. Well, to be honest, that army is enough to beat them anyway. Right, can I actually make any more units? Yes, I can. So I think I'll make an infantry unit, and I'll make a couple more ships at least. So I'll build infantry there. Is that the right province now? No, it's not. Oops. Cancel that. Segu is. And I'll make a couple more cogs. So build ship. Okay. I'm just gonna wait until I get the claims down and I'll declare war. Right, so Orissa. It's in India. Colonization successful in Azawad. We've got slaves in Fernando Po. These can move down here. Right, so I'm gonna have 644 for my 2 armies. What has this got? Right, I need another cavalry. Oh, it's a. Yeah, it's got 2 units over there, so yeah, that's all correct now, I think. So how long are these? What was that? Discovered a lake. I'm not sure why they bothered doing that for terrain. Right, the claims are, well, they're not too far away now. Right, armory is complete there. Reach Wolof. Still no missions. I think I have 1 diplomatic slot spare, so I can have 1 more vassal basically easily, and not cost myself diplomatic power. Okay, Mali has declared war on Ashanti. I'm okay with that, to be honest. Maybe they'll even convert them to Mali and convert their religion. Okay. Claim fabricated on Benin. I think I'm going to be declaring war now then. Okay, I'll just check a time second. Okay, I am going to declare war then as soon as this diplomat gets back on Benin. Something I've realised as well, when I was on about piety earlier not being at minus 10% basically, I wasn't factoring in that I just had that event. It was 7.3 before, and it has, so it came like probably a day afterwards, so I probably should get this now. I'm not going to get any more off it apart from maybe 0.2%. So I'm going to do this, get this tech. Right, so we're now able to build docks and marketplaces, and I think a good place to build marketplaces is in Ivory provinces. Right, because for demand it says something about at the top, do not have a marketplace, there's less demand. So basically I'm going to be wanting to do get those in. So how many Ivory places do I have? I think I have 4. Yeah, so it's Gabu, Bracknell, Futa Yalon, and Gold Coast. So go to make marketplaces in these, and these will improve my local trade level. I think they're all 1.2, yeah. So really it doesn't matter where I stick these apart from certain trade nodes are better because I have more control over them, and certain resources are better in case of the ivory. So I probably want trade power, extra trade power in Sevilla the most, and in the ivory places. Right, so what was it? It was Gold Coast for ivory. Actually, I think I might stick them all in Sevilla for the moment to get the extra power. So I'll come back to the ivory a bit later. Right, so which ones are actually? Right, so I'll have in the 50 each and 10 diplomatic power each. I can afford the diplomatic power at the moment. So one there, one there, one in Casablanca, one in Melilla, and one in Tangier. So all my money's going a bit now, finally. And I think that was it, wasn't it? So I think I might buy some more in the ivory provinces then, considering I've got the gold. Right, so trade. I wish there was a screen where they showed you the goods on the actual map. It's a real pain not having it, because it used to be in EU3. I think I mentioned that before actually, but it really annoys me. Right, so Fuller, this was ivory as well. And Gabu, I think was. And there's one more which I've forgotten about, which was Bracknell, which is here. Right, so money's gone down a huge amount, and we're waiting for to declare war now with the diplomat. Right. Right, second fabrication. Right, diplomat is back, so I think there's no reason not to declare war now. I'll basically declare war on these, take the territory, immediately declare war on these as well, and then vassalize these and gift this territory to them, I think, to save on admin costs. Right, so are they allies to anyone? This is actually going to increase that piety, but they're Islamic, so that will lower it, so it's not an issue. Right, show superiority, so I think that's 50 aggressive expansion rather than 75, so I should do that one. I already had a casus belli on these actually, I didn't need to make a claim. Call willing allies, I don't need anyone. Right, so declare war. They're not allied to anyone. Oh, I've forgotten to increase my army maintenance, that's not good. Not that I probably need it for this. Right, they can go into harbour there. Put the time down a second. I'll wait a month or two to get the amount back, so it doesn't cost me a load of manpower. Right, diplomat is back. I could declare war on them now. Right, you can't do within a month of another war. Right, we've learned of a new province over in East Africa. Right, these can go and attack there then. Can I declare war on these yet? Not quite. Right, I think I should do this now as well. Yeah, Yeah, right, so Conquest, Caliber, and Declare War. Didn't have any allies. Okay, so we've beaten their ships in the area. They have none left now. This army should be enough to take all these territories. Well, I could bring my other army over. No, I'll keep them over there. There's no real need for it. Okay. Right, completely wiped them out. I'll wait another month to get my morale back up and then I'll move in here. Okay. Detach a siege. Wow. How many troops is that? 2 infantry and cannon, I think. Yeah, okay. Right, move these over. When did I get there? Yeah, it's alright. Right, they're wiped out, and I'll attach a siege. And move these on. Right, diplomats back. I'm going to keep one behind to make peace, and the other one can go to Castile. Okay, missions, anything decent. Take Bureau Rate, that's off Mali. No, basically. Right, and I think I'll call this an end to the video, and we'll do this at the start of the next. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.